USA Today and the Pew Research Center have taken our final poll of the year, a nationwide poll of about 1,500 people, looking at how they think things will go in the new year. I'm Shannon Ray Green for USA Today. I'm here with USA Today's Washington Bureau Chief Susan Page to talk about the results. Susan, we've had some good economic news lately on the unemployment rate and gas prices. So are Americans more optimistic?
You know, you'd think they would be, Shannon, but they're not. They're, if anything, more pessimistic. More than 3 out of 4 Americans tell us that they are dissatisfied with the direction the country is going. And what's more, for the first time in more than 30 years, the number of Americans who say next year is going to be better has slipped below 50%.
Why do people feel so pessimistic, even still?
You know, we think there are 2 reasons. One is that even though the economy is getting better, it's not getting better for everybody. Median family income, for instance, has been stalled for years. While the unemployment rate has gone down to 5.8%, we still see a lot of people who are underemployed in the wake of the Great Recession. Another reason, people think Washington is broken and they see no signs that that's getting better.
And Americans have just voted in a Republican Congress. How do people feel about that dynamic? Do people view the GOP more favorably because they just got voted in?
You know, you'd think so, because the Republicans have now taken over the Senate. They made big gains in governorships across the country. But no, we find that actually views of the Republican Party have gotten just a bit worse than they were when we polled in October. So Americans seem to be saying, we're voting out the Democrats. We're not quite ready to say we support the Republicans.
So the stalemate continues. Do Americans think that matters? Do they care about the gridlock?
Here's one of the things that we found most interesting in this poll. Americans overwhelmingly say that the gridlock in Washington, the fact that Republicans and Democrats aren't working together, is hurting the country. 71% told us it's hurting the country a lot. And we asked them, is it hurting you in your personal life? And interestingly, a majority of Americans think it is. I think that's the reason for the pessimism we see.
Susan, thank you so much for all your insight on these results. Keep following Susan Page's reporting right here on usatoday.com.